hold on. Okay, we are now. Hold on.
It's the Big Trav and Q Show. What they waiting for? Just another damn podcast. Now let's go.
That's right. That's right. Big Trav in the building. What up, Q? What's going on with you, baby boy?
Big Trav, it's good to see you, man, and hear your voice.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So what's going on, man? I heard you got out today.
I sure did, man. Well, first of all, I want to say welcome everybody to the Big Trav and Q Show.
That's right. Welcome everybody.
That's right. And if you're just tuning in for your very first time, don't forget to check us out on our pages. We got our Facebook page, we got our Instagram page, and we also got our YouTube page up under the title of Big Trav and Q. Make sure if you do go to our YouTube page, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave us a notification, or if you want to let us know if it's something that you want us to talk about. But I know Big Trav got some big juicy topics today.
Yeah, I do. And to add to that, we also all the social medias is Big Trav and Q Show. So it's at Big Trav and Q Show, all the social media handles, like he said. So what's going on, man? You learn anything overnight that you didn't know yesterday?
Wow, where do we start? Well, first of all, I listened to Mannie Fresh's rebuttal.
Yes,
about what happened.
Yes,
and I thought he brought some great points up. What about you? What did you think?
You know what? Keep talking, because I got the sound bite, but I forgot to transfer it. But I'm gonna transfer it so everyone can hear it. It only take me about 30 seconds to transfer it, and go ahead and talk about it. I'm gonna transfer it quick.
But it was just a great interview. I mean, basically he was just talking about some stuff, and I want to follow up with once you were able to play some of the sound bites. But very interesting.
Yeah,
and
it was, because I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. Go ahead.
Right. What he made me do was rethink about a lot of the things that were going on in some of the battles.
But he said he caught it last minute. So let's start there. He caught it last minute, but let me get this soundbite up. And and I don't know, man. He said, he said his catalog, he said he had so many songs that he couldn't remember all of them. And he said because I don't know if you guys remember, or if you remember, Scott Storch was supposed to battle somebody else. And then I forget who it was, but they dropped out. And then they called Mannie Fresh at the last minute. So that was what happened. And he said that several times in the interview. He was like, okay, here we go. I got him right here. Okay, let me, I don't know if can I play this from my phone? Well, let me just transfer it just in case. Okay, all right. Okay, I got it transferred. Okay, here's the sound bite of Mannie Fresh, producer for Cash Money, Lil Wayne, Baby, and all them guys, Drake, Nicki Minaj, here's him on the Breakfast Club interview talking about, what happened with the Scott Storch battle.
Mannie Fresh, did you think you won the battle?
Yeah, hell yeah, I do. Because if you told me it was a beat battle, a hip hop beat battle, I'm going, well, how did some of these songs show up? And on top of that, some of these songs, let's just address it. Some of these songs you didn't do.
Okay, Jesse. Now listen, Scott. Okay, I saw Scott on the live with Fat Joe.
All right, we're gonna stop it right there. You know what? I did. I questioned. I questioned Family Affair. I questioned Still Dre, and I questioned. God, what other song did he do? Let's just start with those two. When he said that he done those songs, I was like, wait a minute, them Dr. Dre songs, man. And Charlemagne looked it up. And he said that Dr. Dre is getting producer credit. This is how it's set up on both of those songs. Produced by Dr. Dre. Piano keys by Scott Storch. So so we don't even know if he even got credit for the song. He probably did get a credit on the song, or because the way, I don't know if people know, but it's two ways producers can get paid in the business. They can pay you, you can do a beat and they can pay you up front, and you never see no more money on it. No, it's 3 ways. Or you can take some money up front and get the royalties, or you can just be like, you know what, I don't need no money up front. Just give me a writer's credit royalty on the song. So it's 3 ways you can have your producer's credit, or you can get paid for this beat. And so we don't know how Scott Storch was paid for that beat, but on the credits on both of those records I mentioned, it says produced by Dr. Dre, keys, piano keyboards by Scott Storch. So okay, I got 2 questions for you. Do Scott Storch get official credit for that song, or did Mannie Fresh not come prepared? I mean, what do you say? Hello? Yo, Q. Yo, baby boy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. What I was saying is that we're going to have Stephanie Hammonds, who's an entertainment attorney. She's going to come on the show next week, and we're going to be able to dive deep into that.
Oh, yeah.
But
definitely.
But if you're asking me, my what he made me think about is the fact that, and I thought about this with the KC. I looked up the KC Sunshine Band situation, where one of the singers who basically helped him, she helped just say some verbiage here or there, but she still got credited for the song. Okay. So in this particular situation, now the way that it's languaged in there, and I can't wait to speak with Stephanie about it, but the way is if you do anything, if you helped and assist in any capacity, then you're supposed to be credited for the song. Now, here's the thing: Daz has also brought up the accusation that he did more of the work on a lot of the songs, i.e., with the Tupac album, Snoop album, but because Dre was the bigger name, they went with Dr. Dre's name. So, and that's what later on down the line, what Daz had his argument about when he was trying to get his rights to his songs. So what I want to do is, I mean, if you're asking me, because when he was talking about that, he made me rethink about this whole battle aspect of it, because it's like, if you participated in any capacity on the song, versus Mannie's argument is say, hey, I produce from the ground up. That means I did everything on it. I didn't just hit a drum snare. I didn't just, breathe on a mic. So, and the second point what Mannie brought up was he referred to a lot of songs that Scott Storch did was moment pieces.
Okay.
These are not songs that are going to last forever.
Okay, I just pulled up the credits on Still Dre. I just pulled up the credits. It says songwriters, Andre Young and Sean Carter. It says producers, Dr. Dre, Mailman, and Scott Storch. So that's what the credits say on the song. I'm gonna pull up Family Affair in a minute. So he gets it. So he's good on this one. On Still Dre, he's good. He has a producer credit. But if they're doing it, but if it go in an order, Dr. Dre is first. It's Dr. Dre, Mailman, then Scott Storch. So what I want to ask, what's her name? Stephanie? Her name is Stephanie?
Yes. Okay,
what I want to ask her, and hopefully she knows, is there does it matter? Do the producers on the song have to be listed in order on how they get paid? Like Dre get 3 points, Mailman get 2 points, Scott get 1 point. You know what I'm saying? But it don't even matter. He's listed as a producer on the song. So for me, it was fair game for the battle. Now, Scott Storch said that he done the drums on what's that Pharrell song? What was that? I think it was Click. The song Click. Click was a hot song. He said he done the drums on Click. He said he didn't think he could bring Click to the battle. He said because it really wasn't his. He said that when Pharrell let him hear the Click beat, he said, you know what to make that sound better? You know, some drums like this. And Pharrell was like, you know, hey, I'm gonna send it to you, make it happen. And he sent it to him. He put the drums on it. Now, he didn't follow up and let us know if he got some credit for it. It sounded like he didn't get no credit for it. And so, but you know, I don't know. I would have to pull that up and see how that was. But he said he didn't get no credit for it. So he did say he said he didn't get no credit for it.
Well, that's the thing about the Casey and Sunshine lawsuit that went down. It started out as two friends helping out one friend to pursue the career of the whole group. But then if you turn around and you say, I no longer want you involved in the group, okay, things happen. You know, you replace members here or there. But there's no statute of limitation in certain states when it comes down. And I really wish that we had Stephanie on here to really.
I can't wait to get her on. I can't wait to get her on.
Clarify a lot of these things. But the thing of it is that from what I understand is that the gist of it is if you have done anything to contribute to a song in any capacity, you have the right to say you should get paid and be compensated.
Damn,
get credited for
damn,
that.
You sound so much better. It sounds like you here, dog. You the man. You the man, man. Listen, man. You listen. You seen the priority and you made it happen, man. You the man. Me and you on the same page. I love it.
I think our viewers love hearing you rebut with that. That's your transition. You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
like
my dude. That's my dude, man.
He made some salient points, but Trav came back with, "Man, you sound so great."
Yeah, you sound. You sound.
Oh
good,
man,
sounding good. You almost official. But anyway, yeah, you know what? So okay, Mannie Fresh, he admits to being not prepared. He said he got the call the night before. He said he made a little drop. He made himself a drop that he kept playing during the battle, saying like no R&B. It was saying no R&B, Scott. You know, he kept playing that. He kept playing that little drop. No R&B drop, Scott. And so Envy came back at Mannie Fresh, was like, man, you knew. He said you knew because you made the little R&B drop. You know, but Mannie said that he didn't approach it like it was like serious. He said he just thought they was having fun. He said, but as the comments started to come in, he was like, you know, he said it was people. He admitted to taking an L. He admitted to taking an L. So he was a good sport about it. You know, he was like, man, I'll take an L. Because honestly, I was waiting for him to go, you know, look at our net worth. You know, I mean, it would have been mean. It would have been mean, and and they probably wouldn't have thought he was a good sport for saying it. But you know, when people bagging you in a corner, you know, that's kind of like that's the only thing he got is, hey, listen, my net worth is 18 million, and his net worth is 100,000. You know,
right? But at the same time, Now he lost me with that part, with him saying that he only had a last minute to prepare. I disagree with him on that.
So you don't. So that's not an excuse for you.
No, it's not. Because if you throw your hat in the ring, you can't go, oh, well, you know, I wasn't prepared and, you know, I didn't, you know, but I can only, you know, no. If you sign up for something, then it's up to you to bring the battle, especially if you knew that you only had a moment's notice and you decided that I'm committed to this, then that goes out the door, in my opinion. Hey, if I hire you to do a gig, and you know I originally had somebody else, but it's last minute, and I'm just posing it to you as a DJ, and you do my function, but yet you say, well, I didn't know your audience, so I just played music. At the end of the day, you committed to it, right?
Right. So, you know what? Yeah, I don't know, man. I love Mannie Fresh, man. You know what? I'm gonna oppose you on this one just for the sake of debate. No, I'm with him on this one. You know, if he feel like, listen, I thought it was a straight. He said he thought it was a straight like beat battle. You know, like beats that you done, that you done all on your own. So, you know, so I'm protesting, man. I'm protesting. I want to protest for Mannie Fresh to get a do over, man. Mannie Fresh deserve a do over, man. Let's start a hashtag.
A hashtag.
Let's start a hashtag. Mannie Fresh, Scott Starks do over. Let's start that hashtag, man.
I'm good, bro.
Mannie Fresh was robbed. He was robbed, man.
No, okay. The only thing that he said that was really, you know, profound was the fact that I got songs that's going to live on forever,
right.
Which that is true.
Right.
I don't disagree with him, but hey, man, if you step into if I'm an MC and I step into the cypher with what, I don't care if they say, hey, man, now look, this is last minute, and I decide that I'm going to do it, everything else is out the door. You don't go into, no, we're not going to talk about mothers. Kids is off the
right.
And now there's an understood, you know, it's like a battle is a battle, man.
Right.
The battle is to win. So all of that you can miss me with.
Yeah, and what Q was referring to is that probably about 2 weeks ago or last week, we played a battle. We played a rapping battle where the dude he was accusing the dude of being a snitch, and he brought the paperwork, the public record paperwork to the battle, made a rap about it, made copies of it, and passed it out at everybody at the battle, showing that he was a snitch, man. That was so dope, man. That was dope, dog. Okay.
I agree.
Okay, right quick. I just pulled up Family Affair because he claimed he got he got credit on that. Hold on. Okay. No. He doesn't have a credit. He lied on Family Affair. The credits on Family Affair, Mary J. Blige, is only Dr. Dre, and he played Family Affair. So Scott Starks cheated.
Because you read that on there and you say he cheated.
This is the official Wikipedia. Listen, it says songwriters, Mary J. Blige, Dr. Dre, Bruce Miller, Cameron Cambon, and Michael Elizondo. And it says producers, and it just says Dr. Dre. So Scott Starks cheated.
Okay, now before you go into the running with that narrative, he cheated. Let's unpack something here.
Okay.
Real quick, okay. We're allies, we're friends, and we love to debate one another, right? Right?
That's correct.
Right.
That's correct.
But if you call me and you say, "Hey, man, I got something going on, and I need you to help me bring some crates in for some music," even though we know, you know, and I help you set everything up. But
I know where you're going with this, man. So
right.
So you saying so if Scott Starch run the Dre car and get him a blunt to smoke while he doing this beat, so he get credit for it.
I mean, if what I'm saying is if somebody is working with somebody and maybe he felt, you know, maybe we don't know for sure how that beat was comprised. Just because Wikipedia tells us at the end of the day who got credit, that doesn't mean he didn't help, he didn't participate. He could have did the song and wasn't a bigger name at the time and said, "Dre, here, man, you take this song and you get credit." And because of Dre's name and his status, he could have blew that song out and he knew that by giving up something, I get something, because he's going to make that song hot and people are going to come to me and say, "I'm the new golden child." And they probably had a verbal agreement with one another to say, "Hey, I'll take one for the team, Scott. I'll go ahead and take this. I'll take it. I'll label this, but yet anything that comes beyond this, I'm gonna let it be known you did it. What do you say about that, Trav?
Okay.
How do you know verbal agreements are not done in the studio?
Okay, let me ask you a question. If you were battling Scott Storch now, and so you know what the general rule is, it's your song. Okay, it looks like the general rule is if you participate, if you got a credit on that song, you can play it. That's what it looks like in these battles. It looks like if you show up in the credits, it is you can use it in your battle, you know? So
Right.
that's what it looked like. So you're Mannie Fresh. And what if they gave you an opportunity? Okay, what if they said what if they changed the rules of this? What if you had to submit 10 tracks before the battle, the 10 tracks you want to play? What if you had to submit the tracks to each other before you played them to give you an opportunity to go over the credits to see if they're your songs? Now you get Scott Storch's 10 songs and you see Family Affair and you don't see his name on it. Are you calling him out on it? You gonna let it roll?
By his own admission, Envy asked him that question and he said, I did look up his catalog. I did know his songs. So if he knew that when the songs were being played, he never mentioned it during the battle. Well, so you let it go. You were in the legal world, they call this saying you were complicit in the matter. So hey, don't go afterwards say, well, yeah, I'm gonna take this loss, but I want people to know that, hey man, you didn't play fair in that. Come on, man. At the end of the day, a battle is a battle.
Okay. All right.
And then Charlamagne asked him, you didn't play Number One Stunner. You didn't play a variety of songs that you could have probably narrowed the consensus on people thinking that you would have won or not. So if you held those gems and you decided not to play them in the battle, that's also your fault.
Okay. You know what? So Mannie Fresh just wasn't prepared. So he just wasn't prepared. So all right. No, you know what? No, you're not swaying me. Scott Storch cheated. He cheated. He shouldn't have been able to use Family Affair. So
I think if the viewers was listening,
please listen.
It's not about me saying that he didn't cheat or not.
Listen, viewers. I want you guys to comment in the post or wherever, inbox, whatever you want to do. If you was in a beat battle against somebody and you got an opportunity to look at the credits on the song and he was nowhere on the credits, would you let him use that song in your battle? No, I don't think nobody. I wouldn't let him use it. It's a hot song. I mean, if I let him use that song, he gonna damage me. Yeah. So nah, If I'm in a real war and I know that my adversary got a big ass bomb that can take me out, and I got a mulligan, you know, for him not to use it, you know, I'm gonna be like, nah, you can't use it. You know,
Trav.
Nah, I'm not letting you use something that can kill me. Nah. Scott Storch. Okay. Scott is a cheater. He a cheater.
Okay. Hold on. Before you start spewing cheating. Here's the thing. Okay. I'll give you that one song.
Okay.
What about the other songs he played? What are you gonna say about those?
Well, you know what I'm gonna do now that I know he's a cheater. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and check all the songs he played. I'm going back and check all the songs.
So what it sounds like is you're not saying that he's necessarily a cheat. You're discrediting him.
No.
No.
I want a fact check. I just want to do a fact check.
Okay.
I just want to do a fact check. I want to everything he played. I just want to find out if he got legitimate credit for it because I hope that the hip hop world see this interview. Please, somebody get a hold of this and see this travesty that just went on against Mannie Fresh, man. Mannie Fresh, man. Listen, hashtag Mannie Fresh got cheated by Scott Storch, man. Start that hashtag.
And I hope that they listen to our previous interview with each other, and how much you were lambasting Mannie Frazier.
He did,
Yeah.
but after, but you know what, but listen, but after the fact, you cheated, you know. But once you find out somebody cheated, man, listen. Remember Ben Johnson and Carl Lewis? Remember Ben Johnson? He beat Carl Lewis by like 10 meters. Was on the cover.
Right.
Was on the cover of Sports Illustrated. We was all on his nuts, man. We was like, damn,
Right.
He blew him away.
Right.
He blew him away, and then he got blasted for steroids. And then,
But that's an organized sport, right? That's an organized sport, right?
I thought you.
So
said,
there's a code. So there's a code of ethic to that, right? That's a code of ethic to that, right?
Lightweight.
Okay, so basically, are we going off of the merit system of, okay, gentlemen and gentlemen, mano, we're going to bring our songs, but there's nothing formalized in writing that says you have to do this, you have to do that. In boxing, there is. In NFL, there is. In the NBA, there is. When you're doing battle to battle, there was nothing that says you can't do this and you can't do that.
That's what they said.
So
That's
based
what they said.
on that,
they said that.
So based on that alone, that does not make Scott Storch a cheater. Ding, 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 ding.
He cheated with Family Affair. Just Family Affair. That's all. That
doesn't make him a cheater.
He didn't cheat. Well, before I dive deeper, he only cheated on Family Affair. But you know what? I tell you what. I'll do my due diligence tonight, and I'll get back to you tomorrow on that. So
sounds good.
Okay, I'm glad you started with that, because I want to talk about something else that's going to give us something to talk about for a while. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Now, you told me the other day, I think it was yesterday, you asked me what I thought about 50 Cent commenting on Lala's picture. And so I didn't see the story. So they interviewed Lala on the Breakfast Club this morning. I caught the interview, and she was really cool about it. She was like, that's my dude. That's my boss. I know 50 didn't mean nothing about it. Then they showed the picture that she posted, because today, well, I guess she posted it yesterday, but and the picture that she posted, it was just, come on, man, she on the beach with her ass out, man. Come on, dog. Your own brother will comment on that, dog. Your daddy will comment on that. But I mean, come on. But she admitted that she was just bored, and she said, listen, she said, she said, I can be a little thought every now and then. That's what she said. She was like, hey, I admit to being a thought. She said, I post stuff to see if I still got it, and she said that was one of those moments for her. So she said, nah, that's my homie, when no big deal. So I was going through Instagram, and I seen Lala and 50 on a live together. And so they were talking about it. They was like, no, it wasn't no big deal. She said, I'm just doing what everybody else doing. She said, I'm binge watching. I'm showing videos of me cooking, showing what me and my little boy is doing. And so she was like, she said, can you see yourself? Well, she said, have you been paying attention to the battles? And he was like, yeah. And they was talking about the battles and which one they like. And so she asked him, she said, who would you want to battle? And so he was like, who you want to see me battle? He said, I don't know. So he comes back and he said, maybe Snoop Dogg. He said, maybe Snoop Dogg. And then he was like, he said, nah. He said, maybe Ludacris. So I was like, you know what? Leave Snoop Dogg alone. Let's go off our head right now.
Are you trying? Are you trying to save him from himself?
No. I just thought the Ludacris 50 battle was more interesting for debate, because honestly, I don't think 50 would have a chance against Snoop. But don't weigh in on that. Don't weigh in on that just yet, because we can do it another time. Let's talk about Ludacris and 50 Cent, man. Just off the rip. First of all, do you think it's a good battle? Is that a good battle?
Yes.
That's a good battle. Okay. All right. You know what? I didn't write nothing down, but I've learned to use the laptop to search. I mean, because I see all the other podcasts searching on this show. So let's just you know what? Let me see here. All right, I'm good.
Off of memorization.
Okay.
I mean, if you really think about their
50's
careers,
biggest song. Okay, let's take 50's biggest song. Okay, In the Club.
Okay.
In the Club, 50's biggest song.
Okay.
You agree?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can say that. Yeah.
Okay, Ludacris' biggest song. Ludacris' biggest song. What you think Ludacris' biggest song is?
I know it's not going to be Stand Up.
No, I think it's Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way. I think that's his biggest song. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way. I think that's his biggest song. I'm just taking a guess. Can you think of anything bigger than Move, Bitch? Because that went hard. That was up there with.
I mean, that Chicken and Beer album, that was a nice album, man. That shit. But Stand Up, a lot of people was feeling that.
Stand Up was cool. But I think that Move, Bitch was bigger. I think that was a big track. That was his biggest track.
And what about the yeah, remember that one he did?
Him and Shauna. Yeah, Fantasy.
Yeah.
Fantasy was big too. Fantasy was big. Okay. All right. So all right, let's go there. Okay. Let's do a first round. So we're gonna put. What do you want to put up against in the club? You want to put Stand Up or Move, Bitch? Which one you want to put up against?
I don't know what Luda song you got. That's gonna be an automatic 50 right there. I don't know what song 50. I don't know what song.
You want to table it and research it and do it tomorrow? Is that what you want to do that tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we don't want to miss nothing. What are your early returns? I say, damn, I'm gonna say 50, Gotti. Because Candy Shop, man. 21 questions. Oh, yeah, Luda, that's gonna be tough, dog. Love it or hate it. How we do? Oh man, Luda, it's getting crazy, Luda.
Well, the question that was posed online was Fabulous. Who would go up against Fabulous? Now
let's put Fabulous up against Ray J. Remember they was fighting it out. Let's put Fabulous against Ray J. Ray J.
Oh man,
Ray J. Really think he done some shit in this business. Ray J. You ain't done shit.
Yes, he has. Don't sleep on that man.
Musically, no, he hasn't done nothing musically, man. Do he even got a gold record? I don't even think that dude got a gold record, man. Come on, man.
The song he did with Lil' Kim was banger, man. That was a bang song, man.
Yeah, it was cool.
You serious?
It's cool. Kim was barely going platinum. So let me hold on. Let me all right, let me get in here. All right, let me get in here.
Trav.
Okay. I'm just going through my list.
First of all, a rapper going up against an R&B guy is not cool.
Well, no, I just thought it'd be cool because they was trying to get at each other for a minute, and Ray J was popping off like Fab. Who is Fab? Fab is nobody. Fab ain't got no hits. He came at Fab like that, and I'm like, oh no, Fab got hits. But I'm biased because I'm a huge Fab fan, man. I play Fab religiously. That's my dude, man. That's my dude.
Yeah,
man.
see, yeah, I knew you were gonna go hard for people that you are biased towards.
That's how the world work. That's how the world work. You got your favorites now, and I say that after the other day. Remember how I told you I was riding for the West Coast? I love Fab. I go hard I love Fab, man. That's my dude, man. No. I was just looking over my notes. Okay, on some things.
But that's a good question, though. Who could Snoop actually? Who has the
Mannie Fresh
catalog?
Mannie Fresh said, and Charlemagne, they said that the rule should be somebody around your age. They want to do like an age range, like in a 5-year range. And so that's what no one had ever talked about like ranges, but they entered the rule or the guideline of being in a 5-year age range. And so Angela Yee comes back and asks Mannie Fresh, she said, what about Lil Wayne against Drake? That would be a good one. I think them the only two that probably.
No, Drake doesn't have I don't think Drake has the catalog against Wayne. He has hits. I don't know if he has the catalog against Wayne. And I'm I'm not really a big Wayne fan, but
I'm a huge Wayne
objective,
fan, and you,
objectively speaking,
they are crucifying you in the comments right now. What are you talking about? That Drake don't have the hits that Lil Wayne do, man. You probably getting crucified.
I think people are prisoners of the moment. Remember when Lil Wayne been out since '98?
Where's my son? Hey, listen, if y'all see my son Sean Grant anywhere on Facebook, tell him to call me, man. But this dude just said that your boy Drake ain't got enough hits to battle Lil Wayne. My son.
Oh, there you go, stirring up the
my son, Sean.
All right. You think Drake in his short span?
Nephew, I know my nephew. Nephew, call in. He say Drake ain't got enough hits to battle Wayne. Where my cousin John, my little nephew Johnny, call in. They love Drake, man. They'll battle you on that.
Okay, and yeah, of course. If I'm a fan, of course, you know what I'm saying. I mean, but
that'll be a good
Wayne
battle.
Got 10 years. Wayne got 10 years over Drake. He's got 10 years.
Oh man, but Drake, everything.
No. Stick to the facts.
Okay, all right.
Or does he not? Does he not have 10 years?
Lil Wayne ain't been doing that.
I just
lately.
asked you.
But he do features.
Yes or no?
Drake do features.
I asked you a simple yes or no. Does he or does he not have 10 years over Drake?
Usher got 10, 20 years on Chris Brown, but Chris Brown was smashing. What do you mean? What difference?
Oh my
what
gosh.
What difference does that make?
No.
So
no.
But, you know, we still ain't done it. We doing that tomorrow. Listen, prepare yourself tomorrow for Chris Brown Usher, because I want to see that.
Because listen, I make no qualms about me being a Tupac fan, right? I make no qualms about that.
Okay.
But even though I am a fan, I'm not delusional. I can be objective. If I know Pac, I'm not going to say every song Pac did was hot and no qualms about it. That's not me being objective. I know there are some songs that he did that wasn't as good as some people outside of, that wouldn't be on his level. But that doesn't take away the fact that I'm still a fan. What I'm saying to you is, as Lil Wayne has a 10-year span on somebody who's been doing it a lot longer than Drake, that doesn't take away the fact that Drake doesn't have hits. I'm not. Okay. If you're going off based off of what you're saying, what they're saying the criteria should be, right? Within 5 years.
Right.
If Wayne exceeds him by another 5, then that doesn't fit the criteria.
Okay. I'll buy that. I'll take that.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Don't have the Drake fans going at me, man.
Well, okay. All right. So what? Lil Wayne and Snoop then? Would you do Lil Wayne and Snoop?
Mm-hmm.
Would you do Lil Wayne T.I.?
Yes. I'll do that.
Hold on.
I'll do that.
Hold on. I got a call coming in, and I hope it's about this.
Okay.
We got to find out what's going on with this. Hello, you on the Big Trav and Q show?
This is Johnny. What up?
Johnny, man. He said that Drake ain't got enough hits to battle Wayne in the Instagram battle, man. What you say?
Oh, that's a good one. Wayne and Drake.
Talk about it.
That's a good one.
Talk about it,
That's
nephew.
a good one.
Talk about it, nephew.
Drake could definitely hang with Wayne in the iTunes battle. If they doing 20 songs, Drake, what do you say in that song? I got more snaps than the Beatles. Come on, he could definitely hang with Wayne. Come on, man. Wayne not even a contender for Drake for real. I'm a real Drake head, so
I know.
Nah. You could have had Sean call in and say that. Sean would have said the same thing.
I did. I told him, but my co-host said that you guys are biased because y'all huge Drake fans. But
y'all are biased because y'all older,
right?
And y'all don't really mess with niggas our age. They Drake around our age.
But what Q don't know is that y'all also Lil Wayne fans too, right? Right.
Oh yeah.
So-
We big Wayne
so-
fans. Yeah, hell yeah.
So Q,
Wayne would kill anybody. Wayne would kill anybody else he go up against, but he wouldn't kill Drake. He
I
wouldn't
agree,
kill Drake.
and that's what I was telling my co-host. So just to clear it up, Q, he said they're Lil Wayne and they're Drake fans. So they're big fans of both. They fans of Cash Money, and somebody that's a fan of both of them is saying that Drake does have the catalog to battle Wayne. So what do you say, Q? Hello, Q. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. I can't hear Q though.
Yo, Q. Hold on. Let me make sure I brought him in right. Oh, I got him on. Yo, Q. Q. Yo, Q. You back on? Yo, Q. Okay. I tell you what, let's just holler until you get back on. So yeah, all right, do me a favor. I want you to do a round one with Drake and Lil Wayne right quick. Do a round one, man. Give me Wayne's biggest track and Drake's biggest track. Whatever you think their biggest tracks was. I meant let me ask you a question. Does Wayne get a credit for Loyal? Cause he's on it? Cause he's on Loyal? Yeah.
Loyal?
Does Lil Wayne get a credit for being on Loyal?
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, but I guess.
Okay, let's
You
start.
kind of caught me off guard. Like,
Well, I tell you what,
yeah,
just off your head, what do you think? What song do you think was Lil Wayne's biggest song that he was a part of? Whether he featured on it, whether it was on his album, what do you think his biggest song was?
his biggest song now.
No, over his career, over his whole career, what do you think his biggest song was?
Ooh, off the top. Something keep telling me to say forever. I want this shit forever, man.
But Drake is on it too.
Drake is on that, but listen, Drake is on that, but I think Wayne had the best verse.
Okay.
So, the top, his biggest song. Ooh, I don't know. He done has so many. You can't really say his big. Wayne can easily have a top 10 or a top 5 of his biggest songs.
Yeah, I know.
You like easily.
I know.
Easily. Wayne the GOAT. And he still got it.
You think Millie? You think Millie was a big track? Was a Millie a big track?
Oh yeah, a Millie. Yeah, I remember my mama walking around singing a Millie.
Yeah,
my mama don't even listen to rap.
That was a big track. Now Drake, oh my God, you can roll the dice on his big songs. You can roll the dice, man. Kiki, if you love me. Kiki, if you love me. No. Hold on. Drake's biggest song, and ain't nobody gonna believe me when I say this. Drake's first number 1 was on his third album. It was I Need a One Dance. You can Google that right now. Oh yeah. The one Jamaican vibe. Yeah, the one Jamaican vibe. Yeah.
That's Drake.
One Dance.
That's Drake's biggest song, and that was on Views. That was on his album called Views from the Stick. I think that's his.
Yeah.
That's like his third or fourth album. That's his biggest song.
I thought that Kiki song was pretty big too, man. That was pretty big. And
no. I'm talking strictly numbers.
Yeah, right. Well,
Unit Soul, that's his biggest song is One Dance. No. One Dance was his first number 1. He never had a number 1 until he put out that One Dance. And you can Google all that. Those are facts.
Yeah, we're gonna do our research on it tomorrow. We're gonna do a show on them two tomorrow. But I had to call you in there. Q, are you there? Yo, Q. Okay. Hey, that's my nephew Johnny that's calling in, man. Hey, Johnny, thanks for calling the show, man. I'll tell you what, I'll talk to you later. Talk to you later on. All right.
All right.
Yo, Q.
I'm here. You didn't click me over.
Oh man, I thought I did. You know what? When I didn't see both of y'all pop up here, did you take a listen to what we were saying?
No, I couldn't hear him. I didn't know what was going on.
Okay, all right, my bad. he basically was.
I had to go look. I was like trying to see what was going on. But I will say this: I did look up something.
Okay.
And Lil Wayne's biggest hits was Lollipop, 6'7", and Fireman. Those were his biggest hits. 2008, 2011, and 2005.
And you'll put those up against One Dance, Kiki If You Love Me, and let me see, and what's the song? God, what is it called? God, I forget the name of the song. Anyway, but anyway, yep. So those was probably his biggest tracks, man. But anyway, I tell you what, let's table that. Let's do our due diligence. Let's do our due diligence on that. But yeah, that'll be okay. So, all right. So but you know what? But Snoop Dogg, you know what?
Is that a song? Is that a song? Before we transition, is Lollipop a song that's like a forgotten song in his archive?
Well, no, it's just it ain't a hood song. It's more of a you play it like at element. It's a safe song. I guess it ain't safe because he's talking about licking lollipops. But
right.
But no, but it was kind of a friendly. It was like a friendly pop song. You know, on the hook he'd be like lick 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 the lollipop. He'd be like lick 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 the lollipop. You know, so it's kind of, but the beat is kind of it's one of those Timberland, Nelly Furtado type beats. It's not a hood beat. It's not a hip hop beat. It's just, it got kind of I would love to see who produced it, man. But it's just kind of like, skip through the metal flowers, type music, it's just okay, but it done numbers, it had pop appeal is what I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It had pop appeal. And so, like a Millie, I thought a Millie was one of his biggest tracks. A Millie was a big track for him, but anyway, we'll get into that tomorrow. Okay, let's see here. All right, let me go back here. You know what?
So I take it your cousin was saying that the battle between him and Drake would be fair.
No, what he said was, what you missed was, he said that him and my son, they're Drake and Lil Wayne fans. He said they love both of them equally. He said they got all their albums. He said when they throw parties, that's all they play is Drake and Lil Wayne. But he right. He called to tell you, he didn't say that Drake would win. He said that Drake got enough songs, even though Lil Wayne got 10 years on him. He said he felt like Drake got a catalog that could battle Wayne. That's what he was saying. He said he definitely got a catalog that he can battle him with. So that was his testimony for me. And he definitely do got the catalog. I can't wait until we do our research on that and bring that to the table. All right, let me get back in here.
So he wasn't really saying who will win. He was just saying
because
if the battle was to take place, it wouldn't be something that would be lopsided because Drake has the ammunition to go up against.
No, he didn't. He wasn't brave enough to pull a Trav, by saying that it would have been a landslide. He wasn't talking landslide talk. But no, he just wanted to tell you that he's a fan. He's an equal fan of both of them. And he said Drake definitely does have a catalog that could battle Lil Wayne in an Instagram live battle. So that's and I agree. That's what I told you from the beginning. I think that's the only person them the only two that could battle. Them the only two rappers that could battle unless you get into maybe Eminem. He could battle Eminem. One Lil Wayne. He could battle Eminem. He could battle Snoop. I don't know how. I mean,
who can battle Snoop?
I said
Drake.
I'm just saying possibly. I mean, I'm not saying definitely. I'm just thinking about it. It's not too many people.
And my soldier boy Drake.
Drizzy Drake. The Drake that don't want to.
You think he could battle Snoop?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I mean, no. You think you say Lil Wayne? You say Lil Wayne can battle Snoop? Is that what you asking?
Hey man, listen. Listen, Snoop is a different animal, man. Snoop has a lot. His catalog is through the roof, man.
Okay, all right. I got another one for you.
Okay, who?
Snoop Dogg and DMX.
I don't think X got it. I don't think X got the catalog.
X ain't got enough.
I don't think. But
okay,
X is,
I got a better one.
X is dope. I think X will be. But if y'all sticking to the criteria within 5 years, you can't change the narrative. If
throw that out. Throw that out. Throw that out now. This is me and you. We throwing that out. We throwing that out. But Snoop,
you pulling a Scott Storch something.
No, but Snoop and X, they did come up in the same period. They came up in the same period. They was in the same period. So I don't know what the age is on them, but they came up in the same period. So I'm proposing to you. So talk on DMX versus Snoop. Talk on that.
I think X will start out strong, but then he will fizzle because Snoop Dogg got a catalog, man. Who has a catalog that can compete?
Okay.
Now, listen,
I got another one.
You're talking about 89 to current.
Okay. Snoop Dogg.
I like X.
Listen, here's another one. Snoop Dogg versus Nas.
I don't think Nas has the catalog. Look.
Yeah, he doesn't.
What memorable songs does he have versus?
You can't put Snoop against Jay-Z, man. I mean, that's the only person that's left on the East. Okay, what about Snoop and LL? Perfect. Snoop and LL. That's perfect. That's perfect right there. Yes. Snoop and LL. That's perfect. You ain't got a that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Tempting. You know what? I'm putting that on our take a look at Snoop and I'm making a meme for that tonight. Snoop versus LL. I'm making a meme for that tonight. Snoop versus LL. All right, I'm putting that down, and then we examining Lil Wayne versus Drake. We're gonna examine that. And then we're gonna take a look at Chris Brown and Usher.
There were actually people that was asking. They wanted Busta Rhymes to go up against LL. I don't know if Busta got the catalog.
No, Busta ain't got no catalog. Busta, who could Busta go against?
Stop saying he don't have a catalog. He may not have. Look, that's like me saying.
Okay,
DMX got a catalog.
Okay,
I don't think he can run the mile with Snoop.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I roll with that. What about Busta Rhymes and E40?
Oh, that's too different. But I mean,
what do you mean that's too different?
That's
you don't come on, snap your fingers. Come on, man.
Intriguing.
Come on, man. E40 got some hits. So it sounds like you dissing E40 already.
I'm not.
You hear that 40?
But I tell you a name. 40. I tell you a name that you didn't bring up.
Okay.
That probably
Spice One. Spice One.
No.
Who?
Too short.
Okay. Well, too short in DMX.
No. I like X, but I don't think he got Too Short got a catalog, man. Too Short has a catalog.
Okay, Too Short and Rakim.
As a DJ.
Too Short. Too Short and Rakim.
Wait a minute. So let me get this straight. You're trying to make so am I getting this straight? You're trying to make an East Coast and a West Coast.
No, I'm not. But you know what?
I'm saying that if there's somebody that could go up against Snoop, is a Too Short. Too Short can actually rival Snoop. And if you're asking me if there's somebody that can sit down at the table, I'm not saying he'll win. I'm not saying he'll lose. But when you're talking catalog for catalog, now they got a catalog. You disagree with that one?
I don't think Too Short has Snoop Dogg's catalog. No,
you crazy.
No,
you crazy.
I mean, not
you crazy.
Not
you
hits.
a DJ. You stop it.
Not hits.
You got
not hits, man. No, he don't have hits. He don't
Yes,
have
you
hits.
do.
I think Snoop will run circles around him, for real. Snoop will run circles around him. Okay, check this out. We got to pause for a station identification.
It's the Big Trav and Q Show. What they waiting for? Just another damn podcast. Now let's go.
That's right. Let's go. That's right. We into our second hour. It's the Big Trav and Q Show. I'm Big Trav, and he is
Q, baby.
That's right. Q the man with his brand new crispy mic, sounding like brand new money up in this piece.
Oh, whatever, man.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you.
I wish I could have talked with your fam, because I would have loved to hear what their thoughts were. I'll go back and listen to what they were saying, and I'll give a rebut.
Johnny call. He's listening. Johnny, call back, please. Johnny, call back so I can put you on the line with Q. He wants to drill you about Lil Wayne and Drake. So Johnny, call back. Let me see here. All right. I don't know what I didn't do there.
What about Ice Cube? Who would you put up against Ice Cube?
I would put Ice Cube and LL together. I already thought about that one. I put Ice Cube and LL together. I put them together. I think that'll be fair. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's fair. And you know what? I respect both of them guys.
The ladies will go with LL just because he's got a fan base for females is just unrivaled, man.
That's probably the one duel that I would tippy toe on. I wouldn't disrespect. You know how I've been shitting on the other ones. I wouldn't even disrespect them too, man. I'm serious. I wouldn't sit here and go. I would feel probably the same way I felt about T-Pain and Little John. I just respect them so much, man. LL and Cool J. I mean, I'm sorry, Ice Cube and LL. I respect them so much, man. God, I don't know if I even want to see that battle. I wouldn't want to see a loser because it wouldn't be one. It wouldn't be one, man. It wouldn't be one because they both got mega hits. They got.
But you brought up some good people. You brought up DMX. DMX would be great. I would love to see. I would like to see who could rival X. You know, that would be.
Let me see. Who would I put on X? And before you do it, we're not bringing people alive for this. This is actual people that's alive. we ain't bringing people from the dead. So,
I'm not.
So no, don't be bringing up Pac. Don't be bringing up Big. Okay.
No. I brought Pac up for that particular instance. I was saying that if I am a fan, just like you're a fan of Big, right?
Right.
But if Big wasn't, just hypothetically speaking, right? If Big was to be alive right now, we're speaking hypothetically. That's all I'm saying, folks.
Okay.
With his two albums.
All right, hold on. Let me see here. Okay. So
right.
So you making Too Short to be a Titan. Is Too Short a Titan? I need to get this answer from you before I continue. So you consider him a Titan?
Yes.
You consider him on Ice Cube and LL's level?
Tenure, long tier in the game, albums, sales.
Is he on Ice Cube and LL's level?
You see how I didn't go long-winded? I am telling you straight up, yes, he is. Do. Yes. Yes.
Okay. No. Okay. So let me just clarify this. So you're saying he's on LL and Ice Cube's level? I don't know what more you want me to say. So I guess you're saying yes. Then I disagree. He's not on a level. Nowhere near it. He's nowhere near LL and Ice Cube's level. Nowhere near it. Like I said, you're gonna make our West Coast and East Coast fans not like us. Are you serious? The Midwest. The Midwest. The man got 10 albums. How can you sit up and say that he doesn't have the ammunition? Let me ask you this question. Okay. Because there are regional records, there are crossover records, and then there are international hits. So I guarantee you can have somebody that's on the phone that's from the West Coast that'll say you are not only wrong, but you are dead wrong, Trav, because there are a lot of records that Too Short get played over there that we probably don't even know about. But
case in point, before you finish, when Ice Cube talked about, when Ice Cube, when he did an interview, when he was talking about when he did his album and how when he did the album with Mac 10 and all of them, and he was saying how they're getting all plays on the West Coast, but they got no love on the East Coast. So that meant that there are songs that Cube was a lot bigger on in certain regions outside of New York.
I got one for you. I just want to see where your head at. Ja Rule and Too Short. Who wins? Bigger hits. Look at him. That boy having trouble now. I stumped him. Ja Rule or Too Short. It's a no-brainer for me. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer for me. It's a no-brainer for me. And it's a no-brainer for everyone else too.
No, it's not a no-brainer. You acting like this is unanimous because I know the argument. I know the argument that people will bring up about Ja Rule, and I know that. But long tier. So let me ask you this question. So longevity doesn't matter to me.
No, it doesn't. No, listen. We talking about IG battles. No. Listen. In IG battles, you bring your 10 best songs. So it's what you think your 10 best songs are against what.
Well, actually, they was going 20. They was doing 20
It doesn't matter. 10, 20. It don't matter how many it is. Your best, because you keep bringing up catalog and years. Catalog, that don't matter. For the IG battle, that don't matter. You bring your best 10. You bring your best 20. Can your best 10, can your best 20 rock harder than mine in a round per round battle? And for Ja Rule and Too Short, that'll be worse than Chris Brown and Usher, man. For me, Too Short shouldn't even come to the fight, man. He shouldn't even show up. Man. Too Short don't have half the hits that Ja Rule got. Almost everything everything. Come on, man. Yeah. Too Short ain't got no business in a room with Ja Rule. No business, man. I'll give, you know what? I'm giving him DMX. He can have DMX. He might beat DMX. He might. Based on top 10, top 20 songs, he might be. But listen, Q, I'm not discrediting their history and their catalogs, man. I'm just talking about the battles.
That's what you sounding like.
No, I'm not. And you know I'm not. I'm just, when I bring, everything we're talking about is in the context of an IG battle. Listen, that's the rules. Bring your top 10, your top 20, and let's go round for round. You know what? And they flip a coin to see who go first. I want to go second because I want to hear what you play first because what you play is going to depend on what I play. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would like to roll.
Well, first of all, Little John and T-Pain just changed the whole dynamic of what the battle thing is all about. Because first of all, I don't know too many people that could have lasted with either one of those guys because both of them were slinging. So just to make it interesting.
Okay.
Just to make it interesting. Do you think Drake could have stood up to any one of those catalogs?
Drake to Little John and
or T-Pain.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
Who do you think he could stood up to more?
Well, both of them, because remember I said it was a tie. To me it was a tie. I couldn't pick one or the other.
Little John hit 20 songs and still left 5 on the table.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
so but I don't know, man.
Drake is
look. I'm gonna say this. I didn't follow Little John like that. Okay, I wasn't like really into Little John. When I listened to his play and how he did it, I was like, hey man, I gotta take my hat off to that guy.
Well, I knew because I rock parties with to the window to the wall. I don't give a fuck. Damn, put your hood up. Oh my God, man, I rock parties. I rock tailgates. and beach bashes with Little John all day. I could go Little Scrappy and Little John and Trillville. I could play all their songs probably back to back in a 10-song sequence, and it'll rock the damn party, man. Come on, man. Put your hood up. Put your hood up. You right. Lil Jon left about 5, 6. He left about 5, 6 of them on there, man. But but
he did.
But he only could do 20. And like I said, I thought they came out. I'm gonna give T-Pain some respect. Like I said, and I would feel the same way with LL and Ice Cube.
You're gonna just give him some respect?
Yeah.
He was throwing haymakers.
No.
Oh my God.
No. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. No, like I told you, it was a tie. It was a tie, man. I mean, it wasn't. They was both throwing, man. I mean, man, I would have, if I was a judge in that fight, I would have called it a draw. I really would have, man. But I'm letting you know that, man, I rock parties with that, with Trillville and Lil Jon and that whole Atlanta, all of Atlanta, like 2000 through 2010. Oh my God, I mean,
yeah,
Nuck if you buck, what? Lil J on the track, what? Oh man, come on, man. All right.
Who would you like to see Jadakiss go up against?
Jadakiss.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay. I would put Jadakiss against Andre 3000.
Stop it, man. Stop it. First of all,
what's the problem you got with that?
Okay.
You got a problem with Andre 3000? You got a problem with him?
There you go. Stirring up the pot. Okay. His solo career. He's always been with his solo career. I mean,
no. You forgot that ain't the rules no more. The rules is whatever you're on, you can bring to the table. Whatever you're on, and Andre 3000 probably can bring 3 songs that was bigger than Jadakiss's whole catalog. He probably could bring 3 songs that's bigger than that made more money than Jadakiss that made in his career. You listen, man. Jadakiss is one of the best lyricists ever. He's in the top 10 best lyricists ever. But his projects ain't great, man. He don't have great projects, man. God, let me see here. God, I don't even rock parties with Jadakiss, man. I can't even think of a song of his that I play. Nah, don't none of his tracks. I've been DJing for 15 years, and I can't say no. He has never a Jadakiss song has never been in my rotation. Never ever. Only because it's just better stuff to play. Not that it wasn't hitting, but it was only because I just had better stuff to play. Like I always tell you, I ain't hating on the people that you recommend that you be saying that I should be playing. It just be better stuff to play. Like me, I'm a turned up DJ, man. I like for it to be. Listen, when I rock your party, I want you musty as hell. I'm that nigga DJ that listen. You be like, man, would that nigga play a slow song? You know, you be begging me for a slow song, man, because you just been going so hard, man. You gonna need some deodorant when I rock your party for real.
So you would play Styles P over Jadakiss in a party?
They're in the same boat for me. They're in the same boat, man. They're in the same boat for me, man. Jadakiss, I take that back. Jadakiss, no, Styles P. Styles P was on Styles P is on Damn. So Styles P is on one of the biggest songs ever. So, but he ain't Jadakiss. So Jadakiss don't get no credit for that.
Oh, I got one for you.
Oh.
I got one for you.
Okay.
Luke. Who would you put up against Luke?
Nobody. Don't nobody want to battle. Wouldn't nobody battle Luke? Why would you battle Luke, man? Tila? Tila? Maybe Tila? Too short, maybe? Nah,
You trying to say
Luke?
trying to say Luke and Two Live Crew didn't have no hits?
Yeah, they did. They did, man. But
Oh my God,
did,
are you serious?
They did, but I don't think nobody would want to
Face down, ass up. Don't stop. It's your birthday. I can go on and on and on.
Okay, all right. I tell you what. Let's do this. All right.
Now that would have been interesting.
I wouldn't want to
see.
Don't do
that
Luke.
Would have been interesting.
Don't do Luke. Listen.
Okay.
I do Two Live Crew versus Trioville. Yeah. No, Luke. No, I can't. I wouldn't put nobody. I wouldn't want to see that. I wouldn't want to see Luke in a battle. I wouldn't. That wouldn't be interesting to me. I wouldn't want to see him battling nobody. Real talk. But let me say that you know what might be cool because they both got filthy mouths. They known for being nasty. I would do Too Short. I wouldn't mind that. That'd be Too Short and Luke probably would be. That'd be a good as far as just
Too Short. Luke owned the clubs in the 90s, man.
Yeah, he did.
And Luke owned the clubs.
He did. And Trillville
of the moment, man.
And Trillville,
prisoners of the moment.
And Trillville owned it in the 2000s. So I would put Two Live Crew against Trillville. I put those groups together. So and that would include and Little John is on all of those. So they probably
have to put some. You want to put some respect on that man's name.
No, I love Luke. Don't listen.
You slipping on that Miami bass sound, man.
You always making it seem like
I
don't disrespect Miami, man. I love Rick Ross, man. Okay, Rick Ross. Who you gonna put Rick Ross against? Ross.
That's easy. 50 Cent.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too because they already got a beef. I would have said
that's right.
I would have said 2 Chainz. I would have said 2 Chainz. I would have said Rick Ross and 2 Chainz. But yeah, I take a 50. I take a 50, man. Okay, all right. You know what? Let's pair Rakim with somebody. What do you know what? Before you answer that, what do you think about Rakim? I mean, besides all the normal stuff that he's a great lyricist, did Rakim, okay, with him being a great MC, did he really make good songs? Did he make bangers? Did he make club bangers? Did he make big songs that topped the charts? I don't think he did. I don't think his songs
Paid in Full as an album was still one of the top 10 best albums of all time.
That's on opinion. I'm talking about numbers wise. Did he ever? I mean, we taking a further look at Rakim. Did he have a big record? Would you consider I Ain't No Joke? Was I Ain't No Joke? Was that a big record for him? Or Paid in Full?
Come on, man, is you serious?
No, I'm just asking you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Those were big tracks. Okay, all right. So who would you put him against? Who would you put Rakim against? Because you had kind of a sideways opinion about him. So who would you put him against?
You talking about legend for legend within their time frames?
Well, so Jay-Z. So you'll put him against Jay-Z. He'll lose against Jay-Z. He'll lose.
Oh my God!
You don't agree?
You are definitely the Skip Bayless of this discussion.
You don't think Rakim will lose? I mean, we ain't talking about just rapping like a free, like battling, on a freestyle. We talking about hits for hits.
Why would you go Jay-Z anyway?
Because you mentioned legend. You mentioned legend because you called him a legend, and so that made me feel like I had to come up with another legend. Would you go Rakim Ice Cube?
I think that's fair.
That's fair.
I don't think
so.
I don't think
so battling.
So
battling Jay-Z, Rakim battling Jay-Z, he would bite off too much. He'd bite off more than he can chew with Jay-Z, right? You agree? That's too much for him.
But what about Big Daddy Kane?
I like Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy Kane. People sleep on Kane. Kane was a lyricist,
all
man.
Right.
And he had
diggle your Too Short battle right there. Diggle your Too Short battle. Too Short and Big Daddy Kane. Sound interesting? What you think?
I don't think your matchups are good, Trav.
That matchup,
I really don't.
That matchup ain't good. Okay, all right. Okay, I tell you what. Let's get on to some other stuff. I mean, we've been playing with that for a minute. Let me see here. Let me see here. Okay, just gonna go through some news. I seen a few headlines today that said that the first stimulus checks are coming today. You ready to get your check? So
I'm ready for people. I'm ready for people to get their money, man. You know.
So you Robinson. So they do alphabetical order. So you way at the end. So you're gonna be in the second round of checks. So I'm gonna be in the first round of checks because I'm G. I'm in the first round. I'm in the first round of checks.
You left out the G because the G wasn't easy, Trav.
Hey, speaking of MCA, how you doing, man? Is he out the hospital? He doing all right?
I don't know. I need to check on him and find out. Hey,
check on him and tell him we want to interview. Tell him we want to. Hey, listen, guys, we're gonna try to get MC8, Menace to Society, straight up Menace. He's a friend of the show. So yeah, holla at him. Let's get him on the show. I think everybody would enjoy seeing what MC8 been up to. We need to get
because all I'm going to hear you do is lambaste him and Spice about how their achievements and their careers want shit, and that's all I'm gonna hear.
That's not true.
That's all I'm gonna hear from you.
That's not true. You're gonna hear me talk about how 8 and Spice One, they was the only thing playing in my trunk when I was a young man. That's the only thing. And how I went out gang banging after I seen Menace to Society. You know how I'm running down the street talking about kill 'em all with a BB gun. You know what I'm saying? They was big influences on me. So oh man, we didn't hung out with 8. So 8 is cool. People, I love him. So, but I ain't hung out with 8. So Spice is cool. We got to get 8. So see if you can get him on the phone. But we want to talk about his health too. We want to find out, his experience with the coronavirus. We want to see if you can make that happen. But anyway,
are you excited about Miss Corona coming out tomorrow?
Yeah. I'm gonna have so much. She seemed like she fun. So when I put the little video together, I just got so many questions about. I'm gonna be pumped up to talk to her, and she seemed like she fun. I want to find out what she up to. I want to talk about that scene in the movie. I want to talk about how she got the scene in the movie. What was it like to work with Eminem? Were those your hardest lines? Why you didn't get X back? When the lights cut off, when the camera cut off, did you get X back? So I'm ready for her.
Okay. All right.
Now I got something else on here. They doing a DJ battle. They doing RZA. They doing RZA and DJ Premier. Did you see that on our?
Yeah, I saw that.
What you think? What you think about that?
I think it's on par with each other. Better than matchups that you put together. Yeah, I think it's better.
I think DJ Premier gonna tear his ass up for real.
God.
I think he's gonna tear his ass up. DJ Premier, listen. Only thing DJ Premier got to do is do the whole Nas Illmatic album. That's all he got to do is play. That's all he got to do is play the Illmatic album, and the contest is over. Come on, man. That's all he got to play is Mass Appeal just to get a rep. Come on, man. Don't let me get started, man. Come on, man. DJ Premier. Listen, DJ Premier.
Like you sound like you could have been an 8 Mile. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
And you don't have no rabbits in the game. You just like nobody has a chance. Nobody has a chance. Off the rip. Just from what I know, this is a one-sided battle, man. DJ Premier gonna rip his ass up. If you guys don't know, DJ Premier, he's just like Jonta Austin. He's another one of those producers that you never hear nothing about, man. But when he play the songs that he's done, you're going to be like, damn, for real? He going to get a good look. And you know what Mannie Fresh said ever since the battle? He said he been getting crazy calls. He said that the battle has gotten him new work. So he said, yeah, he said
He said his younger people. He said the younger producers, the younger producers, and the younger rappers, they was hitting him up like, "Damn, I didn't know you done that," And so they reaching out to him. So
I think that a lot of people have been raising. Remember, we was talking about there earlier in the week about people who has been able to raise their profiles during this time period, and just stepping up to the plate.
That's what it's about,
and not even listening to what Trav would say. They'll have no chance. Look, you're still in a win-win position.
Yeah. First, you're right.
Mannie even said that. He said anybody who's competing, you're still in a win. First of all, you're being reintroduced to an audience that probably didn't even know you did half the stuff that you did. And what that's also doing for you is reconnecting with people to be like, huh, that's right. Mannie did do, and it's like, so, we'll see how it goes. I'm very interested to see the next chapter in 2020, how this goes once we're out of this pandemic. I'm especially for the music game. I'm because it seems like there's a lot of people, man, that have really been raising a lot of their profiles up a lot.
They have,
and including the Big Trav and Q show.
That's right. Yeah, one of the jewels that was spawned during the quarantine. So, okay, you know what? We got some birthdays today. It's Biz Markie birthday today, man. What's up, man?
What's your favorite song of Biz? Don't even think about it. Don't even think about
The Vapors.
Ooh.
Because let me tell you, every time I love them songs where they got something in the beginning of the song to make you remember it. And he just be like, he go, ow, can you feel it? Nothing can save you. He'd be like, ow, can you feel it? Nothing can save you. And I just love that song. That song goes so hard every time I play it. That's one of them old school songs. That's one of them old school joints that when you play it, everybody, it'd be like they forgot it. And I hear the whole audience go, oh, that's that song that you play. And everybody just be like, oh, damn, I forgot about that one. And they rock out to it.
Yeah, because people only know, which is an international hit, though.
Exactly.
Just a friend. But, Vapors, man, when he first came out with that, and for more old school heads will even say, "Make the music with your mouth biz" was another big song that he did too.
That's cool to sing along to. I like to sing along to that.
Make the music with your mouth.
Yeah,
biz.
I know that's classic. Classic.
That was a jam.
That's a must-have for DJs.
We don't agree a lot, but when we do, brother, I want to say, Vapors is my jam.
And you know what surfaced? That freestyle that Roxanne Shante beatbox to Biz beatbox for that freestyle, that famous Roxanne Shante freestyle that they done. And so that's dope too, man. That's dope. When I think of Biz Markie, I think about that freestyle that he beatboxed that freestyle Roxanne Shante done. And that's dope, man. That's classic, man. You gotta check that out.
Who else?
Oh, Rudy, Keisha Knight Pullum. Rudy from the Cosby Show. Rudy is 41. Little Rudy is 41, man.
I know, man. I know.
I'm looking at a picture of her right now, man, and she looked pretty good. She looked pretty good. She grew out pretty good. Okay. You know what I did for you today? I loaded up some One Gotta Goes. Some One Gotta Goes.
One Gotta Go.
I got a good one for you. Do you know who Lori Harvey is?
Come on, stop it. Let's go.
Okay, I was just making sure you know who Lori Harvey is. What do you think about Lori Harvey? I'll tell you what. On a 1 to 10, what do you get Lori Harvey? On a 1 to 10, what do you get Lori Harvey?
As far as what?
Let's just do her sexiness and her looks.
About a 5.
Oh, you hurting her like that? You giving Lori Harvey? Did y'all hear that? He gave Lori Harvey a 5.
That's good. That's pretty good. I didn't give her a 3.
Okay. All right. One gotta go. Aaliyah. Lala Anthony, Lori Harvey, Lauren London. One gotta go. Well, I know who it is. You gave it away.
First of all, you told me
one gotta go.
It up. You told me we're sticking to everybody who's alive. Leah is not alive.
I want to throw her. No, that was the IG battle. We doing something different now. Did you see?
You keep changing it up.
Okay, no, I'm not changing it up. Listen. We in a new segment now. And one gotta go. Okay,
to fit your argument.
All right. Well, okay. I'm about to make a rule for one gotta go. It don't matter what they are. It could be Marilyn Monroe. It could be Marilyn Monroe.
For this particular argument and this particular scenario, because she's no longer here and she doesn't deserve to be in this category, I would say Aaliyah.
You so no fun. But I say all of that to say, yeah, Lori Harvey would have to go for me. Lori would have to go too.
Yeah, that's who I would have went for.
Okay.
But Aaliyah doesn't deserve to be in that, man.
Okay. All right.
God bless.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Aaliyah.
Okay. So we can't rank and debate people that's passed away. Are you going to set that rule on the show or no?
No. If you're whatever we stay with, we need to stay with. If you say, Trav, living or dead,
that was just for the
sake
of the rappers. That was just for the sake of the rappers.
Okay, that's fine. So
okay, number 2.
I'll start. So unless you being so let me be clear. Unless you are specifically stating outside of that, anything or anybody goes.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. That sounds fair.
Okay. One gotta go. This is number 2. Okay. We got A Different World.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay.
Living Single.
Mm-hmm.
And Martin.
Oh, it's easy. Fresh Prince out of here.
Why is it so easy?
It's easy.
Oh, that's hilarious. Why is it so easy?
I watched that one the least.
Oh, I thought you would have said Living Single. It's Living. No, it's Different World.
Come on, man.
No, it's Different World for me.
Tootie, Kim Fields got me from Facts of Life over into that show. I transitioned because I used to be a huge Tootie fan from Facts of Life. And then when I saw that she was being paired on that show, then I saw the Flavor that was on that show. You give me Flavor over Will Smith any day, even though Mallory was something to look at, and Neil on Fresh Prince.
Exactly.
But
I wasn't feeling Different World. I wasn't feeling a different world. I just wasn't feeling it. I wouldn't feel it.
Why? Because you didn't go to college?
No, I did go to college. I done 2 years of college.
So what I'm talking about at the time, what do you mean? Because
I don't know.
I thought it was great.
It was cool, but I wasn't feeling it. I didn't watch it. I didn't look for it. Fresh Prince, I looked for it. Martin is my favorite sitcom of all time. And Living Single, it was always on. I think I was heavy in a relationship at the time, and my girl watched it all of the time. So, so I found myself watching it and I enjoyed it too. It was like our Friday nights or whatever night it came on, that was our time. So, all right. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Okay, here we go. Menace to Society.
Mm-hmm.
Boys in the Hood.
You already asked me this.
Hold on. No, did I? Yeah, I did. What was the other two? You remember?
It don't matter.
Okay.
You already put them in the category.
Okay. All right. Okay. Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Samuel Jackson, and Wesley Snipes. Who got to go? Let me see.
First of all, this should be directed towards females.
No, not really.
Yes.
No, it's excellent content for the show. Let me see here. Okay. Well, let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. Okay. Definitely it's definitely not Denzel. Well, it's Wesley. Right. It's Wesley Snipes easily, because
not for me.
Because it's definitely not Samuel Jackson. It's definitely not Denzel Washington, and it's definitely Will Smith is the second highest moneymaker in Hollywood next to The Rock, and so it's not him. So it's by default. It's Wesley Snipes.
I'm sorry, man. Will got to go for me. I'm explaining why.
You know what? I'm tagging
New
Will. I'm
Jack
tagging
City.
Will. I'm tagging Will on this.
New Jack City. Come on, man. That iconic role. Nino Brown. I mean, come on, man. That role was just
it was iconic.
I mean, come on, man.
It was iconic. It was iconic.
That role. What iconic role does Will have that's comparative to Wesley Snipes in that particular role? What role?
No, see, you want me to try to come up with a hood movie, and he's not a hood actor. No,
I said role. I said iconic role. I didn't say hood. I just said what when you think of Wesley, you always are going to think Nino Brown.
You don't think his Bad Boys performances would rival New Jack City?
Not iconic. Those are not iconic roles, though.
You don't think so?
No, they're not.
Mike Lowry. Mike Lowry. Everybody say Mike Lowry.
Man,
I think just as many people say Nino Brown as they say Mike Lowry.
No.
No, but that was just one role. We talking about whole careers.
The thing of it is, man. Okay, if you want to go career wise, yeah, but you asked me. Okay, well, no. And I said for the main reason only, I'll tune in and watch New Jack City more than I would tune in to watch any other Will Smith movie.
Bad Boys, all of the Bad Boys. Even more than all of the Bad Boys.
That is a duality show. That's duality. That means that's split between him and Martin.
And New Jack City is split between Alan Payne, Ice Cube, Christopher Williams, Holly Berry.
No, my iconic roles. Iconic roles. Let's set the criteria. Iconic role. We're talking
Men in
Wesley
Black,
Snipes.
Agent J, and Men in Black. That wasn't iconic.
Those are memorable roles. Those are not iconic. That's like see Mannie has really changed my whole thought process. He said those are period pieces. Those are, good songs, but those are not transcendent.
Okay.
When Wesley Snipes did Nino Brown, sit, man. Sit. Wesley. Okay. You get it.
Okay. Well, you already gave my answer, so you already agreed with me, so I'm good. So
plus Wesley was knocking out all the top chicks in the 90s, J-Lo and all of them. So that was my man.
Hold on. No, wait a minute. You think that Wesley Snipes was getting more ass than Will Smith? Come on, man. Really?
I don't know.
Really?
I'm talking about in the movies. In the movies.
Okay. Well, you know what?
Wesley had J-Lo. Come on, man. Let's stop. Let's stop the game now.
Yeah, you did.
Seriously.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay. But Will got Jada.
Yeah. But that's in real life. I'm talking on the screen. That's on the screen. You come home to that every day.
Right, for sure.
Jada was one of the most beautiful women in the 90s, man. I mean, I remember arguments, man, when it was Nia Long, Jada, Nia Long. It was like going like that. You don't remember that? Or Holly Berry. It was like, who you going with? All three of them. It was like, who you going with?
Yeah, I remember.
You can probably say Robin Givens to a lesser degree, but them three, man, it was like, whoo. Hey, man, Nia Long,
right quick,
was that deal?
Right quick,
go ahead.
Paula Patton or Jada Pinkett?
Oh, Paula's fine. Paula's fine.
Which one? Which
one's got to go?
No, which one you pick?
Oh, I would go with Jada, but for Paula, that's I would give her. You know how they be on it and run out and go give them a hug and be like, call me still.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it don't work out with Jada, just still call me.
Yeah, I would have to go with Jada too.
Jada was just.
I'm gonna have to ride with you.
Jada wasn't just Jada, in my opinion. It wasn't just because she was beautiful. it was the well-roundedness and her delivery, her eyes.
She just seemed like cool people. She seemed like cool people, man. She really did. Okay.
Speaking of which, did you look at? You told me you was going to look up the Inkwell. Did you ever look that up?
Actually, we turned it on for a minute. I seen Lorenz Tate. He jumped on a bike and he drove up to Jada's house and he picked her up and they rode a bike to the store. That was the only part that I seen.
Okay. But you made he was like, man, Jada and Liz, they wasn't in no movie together called The Ink.
They were about 12 and 14 in that movie. They were about 12 and 14.
No, they did that movie. They did that movie right after Menace to Society.
No, he was way too skinny in that movie, man. No. I bet that was.
The thing about it is you have data. You can always look
up. But it didn't look like he looked real super young. He wasn't as thick.
The point of what I'm bringing to the table is that you said that there was no movie, and now you found the movie.
I found it. Yeah, I did.
And there it is. That's what I wanted.
And it was some more star power in that movie too. So.
I told you, Morris Chestnut was in there. Dwayne Martin was in there. There was a lot of people in there.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to go back. and peep that out. Okay, I got one more.
I knew you was unusually quiet because if you find out something and you can get me on it, I can't live it down. But if I had to say something to you, you'll wait to give me. Yeah, you know what, Q, you was right, or I looked it up, or no. I'm just saying, I'm gonna need that same energy from you, Trav. You went on for about 8 minutes. Oh, man, Lorenz and Jada, they didn't make no movie together called The Inkwell, dog.
Well, you know what? Because I'm a big Jada Pinkett fan. I thought I seen. I think I didn't seen every Samuel Jackson movie. I think I didn't seen every Will Smith movie.
You see Death by Temptation?
No, I didn't. No, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm just thinking that I thought I did. I'm just thinking I thought I saw like Denzel Washington. Man, every time I thought I seen all his movies, man, another one just come out of somewhere, man. And so I think I done this one. I think I done this. No, I didn't do this. Okay. Did Dr. Dre, The Chronic, One Gotta Go? No, I don't think I did I?
No.
Okay, so One Gotta Go. Dr. Dre's The Chronic, Warren, which ain't going nowhere. Warren G's Regulate, DJ Quick is the name. Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style. One Gotta Go. Oh, this is easy too. This is DJ Quick. This is easy too.
Yeah.
This is easy.
That's tough, but yeah, I had to go with you on that.
And we love DJ Quick. We love DJ Quick, man. Come on, man. Way too funky. What? Man.
I like how you do that, man. We love you. We love you, man. But you gotta go.
But for the sake of the content of the show, your ass gotta go. Oh man.
Woo. I'm so excited to have Miss Karam coming on, man. I mean, we've been doing pretty good, man. I mean,
I'm so excited that your ass finally got a damn microphone and you sounding good.
Oh my god!
Did you get a mic stand too?
I don't need it.
Okay.
Star.
Okay.
I'm a star.
Well, man. I just thought maybe you could just put your phone all the way down and then put your mic on the stand and then just no. I encourage that you do it because that way when you get your paperwork, you can be able to like talk on the mic and then read off your paper. So you might want to get a mic stand so you won't have to hold a mic for 2 hours. So,
I can't. You make me jump around too much.
Well, just snatch it off the mic stand. But
jump around.
I mean, I got a but the stands are only $10. So just run back to wherever you was and just grab one of those. It's a tabletop microphone stand. Just grab one. They're only $10, and that way you can just throw it on the table, and then put your headphones on, and then when you got stuff to read, you can hold it in your hand and still get your voice off. So. That's a good look. But yeah, but that was a good look, man. I see we just making advancements. I did look into that software that old dude sent me, but once again, see, the thing is, our issue is that's a software that you need somebody. We need a separate person running that. I can't run it. I can't be on my phone. Like I use you. Like once you get here, we can do all of that. Once you get here, we can do all of that because that'll free it. But then again, we can't because we got to take the calls on my phone. So that software, and another thing about that software, you can't launch it from your phone. So, or your tablet. It has to be on a computer. It has to be on a desktop or a laptop. You can't launch it from a tablet or an Android or an iPhone. You can't launch it from there. It has to be launched from from a desktop. So, but no. I got, Switcher Studio is what we got. We're going to roll with Switcher. I hate to, put out what I use on the air, but yeah, but I got what we
you talking about what you just did?
No. What we, the program.
No, I'm talking about, because you already put the name out there.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Right, it's already out there. I'm just saying, you did that.
Yeah, like I just did. Yeah. But anyway, no, that's the one. I already researched it. That's the one for us because that's the one that I'll be able to. I'll be like I'm doing everything now. I'll be able to operate it from the phone that we're taking calls on. Like I'll be able to pull up the videos. I'll be able to, like during the show, I'll be able to pull up the videos. I'll be able to throw our names on the screen, just like Dude said. All of that,
Right.
And the one he offered, we would have to do the show from my laptop webcam, and that don't work for me. So,
right.
But tell him good looking out. I did look into it, but it just for what we're doing right now, it's not a good look. So,
okay.
But what we're gonna get once we get it, we definitely official, and can't nobody tell us nothing. So, but anyway, okay, all right, we got about 15 minutes. I mean, anything you want to?
I saw that and they're not making it official, man, but there's some rumblings on it. I don't know if you've been checking this out or not, man, but they're talking about giving citations out, man. And if you're caught out and don't have a reason to be out beyond the curfew hours, talking about giving citations. What are you thinking about that?
No, like I done the soundbite 2 days ago. The Philippine president, he talking about shooting you dead for being out during the quarantine.
Yeah, but that's dramatic. I'm talking about they're really talking about because they're saying that people are not really getting it. And
well, they arrested 3 assholes, that was at parties. I mean, if and the lady, the spokesperson for the Toledo Police Department, she came on and talked, and she basically said this: if you a complete, absolute idiot, she said, we're going to arrest you. She said, we're not looking to arrest you. She said, we're really not. She said, we don't want to be throwing every person we see out. She said, if we think you going somewhere or doing something you're not supposed to, we'll come over and question you, and if your initial questions satisfy us, we're going to let you go. If we get a call that there's more than 10 people at a party, she said, we're going to come and check that out. And she said, even then, we're not going to arrest them. We're going to break it up, but if after we leave and you come back to the party, which was the case with them arresting those 3 people, she said, police officers broke up the party. And then they police left, and then they came back, and then she said they arrested them. So they was being hard-headed. And once again, we talked about kids under 25 being stupid and doing stupid things, and they was like, I think all of them was under 25. One of them was 19, one of them was 21. So once again, we just chalking that up to just being young. When you under 25, you do stupid shit. So this is chalked up to that. So, and
Dana White he's been called to the carpet about what he's trying to do with the island situation, man. I mean, there are a lot of people that's opposing him from the Federation of, they give out the licensings and stuff like that for the
Right.
For so the physicians they've already had a few fighters pull out for the fight, and the fight's supposed to be next week. So
yeah, and you know what? Like I told you, we talked about this yesterday or 2 days ago, and no, I don't think he's wrong. Everybody else, like I said, all the other sports leagues are shut down. Shut your ass down too. Shut it down, Dana. Shut it down too, because he's not gonna win. I think he got some courage after he seen what the WWE done. I think that gave him some courage, but I think for the most part, I think public opinion, I think we gave the WWE, I think we gave him a pass. I didn't see anybody that was like super. It didn't make the main news. It wasn't like big time news, So I think they got a pass on it. I didn't hear anybody talking about the matches or anything after the fact, but no, Dana.
This man is talking about going and doing the island.
I know.
He's talking about. He said, "Look, I can't make no money in the United States. I got to go somewhere else."
See, and for me, that's too much. That's too much for me. I mean, if you go on the Charter Island, hey man, just wait like everybody else, man. Just wait, man. Wait. If you want to spend some money, just donate $100,000 to get some masks or some shit like that. So, but speaking of that, I got some numbers for you. Did you see in the news that most of the cases and most of the deaths are African American people? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And like in Louisiana and in New York and in Michigan. Okay, here's the numbers. Okay. The numbers in Louisiana. Hold on, let me get back here. 76% of the cases, 76% of the cases are African American in Louisiana. In Michigan, 40% of the cases are African American. And then in New York, 42% of the cases are African Americans. And the same thing goes for the deaths. The deaths are the same thing. They're African Americans are leading in deaths. Now, some further stats on the corona situation is that the average age throughout the whole country, the average age of death is 70 years old. That's not to say, listen, young people, that you can't get it. But the average age of the death is a 70-year-old black man, black and white men. That's the average age of the deaths. 70-year-old black and white men are leading the numbers. And then comes black women and then white women. So, and the youngest death has been a 2-year-old. That's been the youngest. So that's just some interesting numbers, man. I mean, wow. Okay, let me see here. I just got some breaking news from the Blade.
What's that?
Some breaking news via the Blade. 5 more people in the Toledo area was arrested for violating the quarantine, lockdown, stay-at-home thing. 5 more people in Toledo. It says 5 additional people were arrested and charged early Thursday for violating the state's law in place, or I'm sorry, the state's stay-in-place order when they were at a block party of more than 50 people in Toledo. Shout out to Toledo, man. We always doing what we supposed to. I love my city. I love my city.
What is your view? Because it seems like this topic is not going anywhere. I don't know if you heard about Angela Yee and Charlemagne, about there's possibly the Breakfast Club maybe breaking up between the three. Have you heard about that?
I didn't hear that Angela Yee was leaving. I heard that Charlemagne was entertaining. They said that he has alluded to it several times on the show. I watch it.
But he said his contract was up. Well, he hasn't renewed it.
Well, his contract is up in December. So he's still got a ways to go. So he has.
No, when he was on the show, when he had stated the culture and they was talking, and he said that his contract, Envy was the only one said his contract is good, but Angela Yee said hers was coming up, and Charlemagne said that they played the soundbite. He said his contract is up. It was up in December of 2019. he just been going month to month. He hasn't. They haven't renewed. He hasn't renewed for a full contract yet.
Well, what I think is,
but there's two things. So I'm asking you about that. But they're saying that the reason there's tension between them two is because of the Gucci Man situation.
What happened with
Gucci Man? Gucci Man basically made accusations that Angela Lee made passes on him and on the show, and Charlemagne went against and went and did an interview with Gucci Man, and how Gucci Man was basically calling Angela Lee out of her name, calling her derogatory, and they said that Charlemagne never defended her, not one time, while he was interviewing her. And that didn't sit well with her because she said, I know that I've been knowing this guy, and you didn't defend my honor at all. So what is your thoughts about that? If you work with somebody and that person decides that they want to do an interview, and you know how you feel about that person, and that person's accuser is basically Q ain't shit. Q did this. Q, and you do nothing to like, hey man, listen, I'm not in that, but that's my colleague. Can you please keep it respectful? Anything like that, right? You don't always got to agree, but she feels, in a couple of interviews that I listened to, she feels that, he never came to her aid, and she has an issue with that.
You know what? I'm gonna have to look that up because I don't want to speak on it until I got the information. But from what you gave to me, I just wanted to put it out there that the Breakfast Club, Charlemagne is the executive producer. He created the show, so it's his show, and so I don't know. I don't know. Can he dissolve it? Can he quit? Can he give over creative control to someone else? I don't know, but I think they got a great dynamic. I think I don't think they should break up. They got a great dynamic. I think their chemistry is sweet. I think Envy know his role. Charlemagne know his role. Angela Yee, she always fall back. She fall back all of the time. So,
well, they were saying that some of the females that they've had on the show, on the Breakfast Club show, they kind of been looking to see if Angela Yee decides to leave, who would be their replacement. Who would replace her?
I wouldn't want to see anybody replace her. Eventually,
everybody has to decide.
Well, if you Google their net worths, and something's wrong, because Angela ain't getting enough money. Angela's net worth is like $2 million. Charlemagne's net worth is like $20 million, and DJ Envy's net worth is like $12 million. So it's a big gap. It's a big discrepancy in somebody's pay. So, but that don't mean anything to me. I think they got a great chemistry together. And I don't want to see them break up, and I could.
Right. So we'll table that discussion for another.
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
right?
we will. So any last words? We about to get on out of here. I got a big steak waiting for me and some fries and some veggies. And so, I'm about to ready to smash.
And I'm about to get off into the TV show called The Boys. I've never heard about it. People have been telling me.
The Boys.
The Boys. It's about a bunch of superheroes on Netflix.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I've seen it. I've seen all the episodes. I'm gonna let you watch it. Are you gonna binge watch everything tonight, or are you gonna?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You want me to give you a synopsis, or you just want to go in?
Nope. I'm going to watch it, and then I'll revisit it. And people have been telling me about that one, and I've been watching Ozark.
I didn't like. How's Ozark? Because I haven't. Everybody keeps saying watch it, But when I look at the trailer, it look kind of it don't look cool for me.
Oh my God, it is so good.
Somebody compared
Somebody did the same thing to me.
Somebody compared it to Power. Somebody compared it to Power. And I was
no.
Okay.
What I'm saying to you, Trav, look, this is what we always do. If you say to me, I got a show for you, and I say I got a show for you. The way we usually do it in my world, we say 1 episode each. You give me an episode, I give you an episode, and then we table it. And if you decide you want to move forward. So what I did was I watched 1 episode and I was hooked.
Really?
I love it. It's great. Jason Bateman is one of the most underappreciated artists, actors. He's
all right.
Incredible.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give it a okay. You binge The Boys, and I'm gonna binge Ozark, and then I'll tell you what. That'll be content for the show tomorrow.
And don't forget, we got Ms.
Stephanie.
No, she's gonna come.
Miss Corona.
We got Miss Corona. We got Miss Corona. She's coming on tomorrow. Tomorrow for her. And don't forget to check us out on our YouTube pages and check us out on Big Trav and Q Show, Instagram, Facebook. I'm putting MySpace. I'm putting MySpace and Facebook.
With your old ass.
Gay with myself.
That nigga said
Facebook.
He said MySpace.
Facebook. Instagram. Leave us a message, hit that subscribe button, and let us know. Until tomorrow, Trav.
Shout out to everybody that got a MySpace page.
It's the Big Trav and Q Show. What they waiting for? Just another damn podcast. Now let's go. Go.
It's the Big Trav and Q Show. So what you gonna do, bro? Q was from D-Town. We chillin' in the Momo. Travis from the mud. We call it Glass City. Swoop some red bones. And they was acting shifty. It's the Big Ballin' Podcast. All the others hot trash. 6 o'clock on the dot. Better make a quick dash. All the hot topics getting played in the tropics. We picking up steam. Yo, Q, they can't stop it. Let's go.